somebody offered me a hotel, and it was cheap, and it was a good investment. I bought it.
Okay, absolutely fantastic. So, how did that hotel go? How did your first experience sort of aligning the sort of hospitality with your sort of newfound training in property investment go?
Um, it meant that I could get the hotel at a knockdown price, because I'd been taught to negotiate on prices of properties, that I wasn't aware of before. Um, but one of the big problems with hotels and serviced accommodation in general, is the amount of time that it actually physically takes to actually run and manage one of these things. So I've got a specific business model that I came up with, that allowed me to remotely manage the hotel that we'd actually bought.
Yeah. Okay. Now you're going to be speaking about a little bit about this model
Yeah,
at the Manchester Property Networking Club.
yeah,
Obviously, you're aware that there's a lot of property investors right now that are sort of attracted to serviced accommodation.
yeah.
What are some of the benefits to serviced accommodation in your view?
Um, the biggest benefit is always going to be the cash flow. Always going to be the cash flow, because it is the difference between charging for a room, an apartment, a flat, a house per week or per month, as opposed to charging on a nightly basis. So the biggest advantage is always going to be the cash flow.
Yeah. Okay. What are some of the flaws that you see of property investors just going from the sort of buy to let or HMOs and into serviced accommodation?
Um,
What are some of the mistakes that you actually see out there?
the clue's in the name, Richard. Serviced accommodation. And it's okay, getting a property, it's okay getting a flat, it's okay getting a house, it's okay getting a room that you're renting out by the night, but it needs servicing, it needs cleaning, it needs looking after. The people that are transient, that you do use in serviced accommodation, are much more discerning than your average person that is actually just going to physically live in there, because they are living in their own environment, and they can throw their clothes on the floor, etc., if they want to. That's going to happen anyway, and you have to bear in mind that people have then got to go in and tidy up after them. Yeah, people that do go in and tidy up after them do one or two things. They either resent the fact that they've got to tie up after them, or they decide that they're not going to do that anymore. So, what level of service do you give the people that are actually in the serviced accommodation? And yet, you can do things like Airbnb, where you basically give them the keys to your house. Technically, that's not really serviced accommodation.
Well,
Uh,
that's what a lot of investors out there are doing, of course.
that's it exactly. Yeah,
So,
exactly.
so what you're saying is that there are many different business models that can apply to serviced accommodation.
There are probably one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight or nine different business models within the service accommodation sector.